coming out, but it's we decide exactly when and where the cloud's going to break, and therefore where the sunshine's going to be. But we have this high pressure with us, and if we have a look at what's going to happen in the next few days, that high pressure is never very far away, pulls back temporarily, then comes back again. We do see perhaps next week the wind's turning around to a more northerly direction, so it might get a bit more chilly, but that's a long way off, and incidentally, if you're heading for the eastern Mediterranean, take a map with you, low pressure there and unsettled conditions. Now here's that blanket of cloud. We have had some holes in it coming and going during the course of the day, little ones in the south as well. Basically, though, that blanket is fairly persistent, and that's probably the way it's going to remain. A lot of cloud around, just a little bit of drizzle here and there too, but it will be breaking. There'll be some bright intervals, there'll be a little bit of sunshine coming through from time to time. I think as time goes on also, the drizzle for the most part will tend to die away, that is, except probably near some of those western and northern hills and coasts. A very mild afternoon, best temperatures 11 or 12 degrees, and a moderate northwesterly breeze to go with it. This evening and tonight we keep the cloud, in fact many of the holes probably tending to fill in, but one or two breaks perhaps giving some mist and fog patches, especially in eastern areas, and again the cloud a little bit thicker in the west and in the north, giving some splits and spots of light rain and drizzle. A mild night though, I don't think you're going to be worried about frost, 4 to 6 degrees, the average sort of lowest temperature. There again is the high pressure. We do have some weather fronts close to the north of the country, north of Scotland that is, but most of tomorrow is going to be very similar to today. We'll start off with a good deal of cloud here and there. The cloud will thin and break, the sun will come through, and for the most part it's going to be dry, except for perhaps a few spots of rain and drizzle again near those western and northern facing coasts, and pretty mild as you see, 12 or 13 degrees. Very similar for Sunday, except that that weather front could bring rather more in the way of rain down to that northern part of Scotland. Otherwise the day is very